Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I've got a fun video. I'm not sure how it's gonna go because this is gonna be pretty much a first impression, and so yeah, that could go horribly wrong or it probably will go okay. But before we jump in, just make sure you are subscribed below and give this video a like if you do enjoy it. If you don't, you can give it a thumbs down. Doesn't really bother me because that's interaction either way and it helps me out. So without further ado, we are going to be reviewing the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. If you notice, I have two different bottles and you can kind of tell that they are different, and that is because one is the Tinted Moisturizer, which is the original. It's been reformulated, so that's what I have here, the new one. And then this is the Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating. I was going to say Illuminizer, but whatever. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is pretty much what you might already think. I'm going to be doing one face with the normal, with the original, and then the other side of my face with the illuminated one. Illuminating. Why can't I say that properly? So I will go over some of the specs with you, and then I'm just going to put it on my face, and then I'll come back and let you know how I think, or what I think. So both of these have broad spectrum 30 SPF, which is great. They are chemical sunscreens, so if your skin doesn't do well with those, maybe these aren't the ones for you. But let me go over the percentages of everything in here. They are actually exactly the same. So let's see, avobenzone is 2.5% oxonate. 7.49%. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I look at it for like 10 seconds and still can't say it, so I can spell it out for you if you really need me to. Octocrylene is 2.0% and oxybenzone is 1.0%. So that gets us to about, let's see, 13% sunscreen active ingredients. So if you're just putting a little tea drop of this tinted moisturizer on, you're not going to be putting enough on to really get that 30 SPF. So if you don't do that, go ahead and put some sunscreen on before you apply. I've already put sunscreen on my face, so I don't have to worry about getting the maximum amount just from this alone. So I'm going to start with the original tinted moisturizer. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but this was a huge bestseller. This is kind of like a lot of people's first foray into makeup with the natural tinted moisturizer, and they have reformulated it. I personally never had the original one, so I can't tell you what it was like before, but I am going to be able to tell you what this one's like. I perfect your skin with the sheer hint of coverage for an effortless, no makeup, dewy finish. Perfect blend of skincare and makeup, and improves your skin over time. 24 hours of hydration. I'm not sure if that's possible with just one application. Lightweight formula. Helps skin retain moisture to prevent water evaporation. There we go. And SPF with some antioxidant vitamins. So that gets me to my next point. This comes in 1.7 fluid ounces. Both of them are the same, and they both retail for $47. So the original tinted moisturizer comes in 20 shades, and the illuminating one comes in 6. Both of them have pretty terrible ranges, I would say. The illuminating one has 6, and I think it has 1, maybe 2 deeper shades, and I wouldn't even call the deepest one deep. For tinted moisturizers, you typically don't need huge range like a Fenty Beauty one. That's because you're not necessarily having to match to the T for your skin. This is a very light sheer coverage, so you can get away with a little bit more variation. Okay, so I got the shades Fawn 3C1 in the original, and then Natural Radiance. And I actually went into the Sephora and kind of tested them out. Maybe I'll look like a clown. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. We'll just have to figure it out. So I think I've said everything I wanted to say, and I don't want to ramble on too long. I hope I'm recording. Oh my god, am I recording? Yeah. Okay, I am. I haven't done this in a while. So let's just put this shit on my face. Okay? Guys, it's Labor Day. I slept in 7 o'clock. I know. Don't be jealous. I know you are. This is the original tinted moisturizer, and I'm just gonna pump some out in my hand. It comes in a squeezy tube. It's all plastic. so it's good for travel. And I'm going to start with a small pea size amount, and I'm going to just start using it on my face. Now, I could go in with a sponge or a brush, but I don't ever do that, especially with tinted moisturizers. I think like go with what is kind of the standard. I'm going to do more. So if you do like to use a brush even for tinted moisturizers, feel free to. Just for me personally, this is kind of like a throw on, quick, leave the house and go. So hands are what it is. I definitely feel like I've noticed that it's drying down pretty quickly, so it's not leaving my skin super dewy, in the sense like it may look dewy, but it's not like moving on my face, which is something I do like. Okay, so I turned down the light a little bit just so you get a little bit more of natural lighting in here, but I can clearly see the difference between the side that has it and the side that does not. We just have a lot more kind of discoloration, redness, and this side is pretty evened out. I like it so far. Next up, we have the the Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating in Natural Radiance, like I said before. Here goes nothing. Okay, so this is with natural light, or not natural. This is with my studio lighting, and you can tell I have a glow on both sides, but I do think that this one, the illuminating side, is definitely a little bit stronger of a glow. But let's turn the lights down and see what it looks like. So I think that this side is definitely, I feel like, glowier. Like when I turn my face, there's definitely a glow on both sides. But I do find that this side has maybe less coverage. Like I feel like the redness right there you can still kind of see, whereas that side, you know, it's a tinted moisturizer, it's not going to be perfect, but it's covered a little bit more. So here we are again. I'm definitely nice and glowy, but what I like about this is it definitely, I mean, it's not dried down all the way, but it feels like it's not going to move around too much, and I'm betting that if I give it about 5-10 minutes, it's going to set down pretty fully. That way I don't really need to powder a lot, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, before I put the rest of my makeup on, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you what it looks like in natural light, and then I'm going to finish my makeup, and then I will come back and let you know my final. Hi guys, so I'm outside my house. There's construction at another house, so if that's what you hear, that's what you hear. I'm sorry about the mess. I told you that my boyfriend does furniture, and that's what it all is. But this is what it looks like outside. I think you can't really tell the difference in shades. Like I said, one is maybe a slight bit darker and one is a slight bit lighter. But again, it's also a tinted moisturizer, so you can't really tell. They both look nice and glowy. I would wear both of them. So now I have to decide which one I prefer. Oh look, where is she? There she is. This is a little cat. This is our outdoor cat. Her name is Bebe. Say hi, Bebe. She's a star. Alright, I'm going to go finish my makeup up. Okay, and here is one more look at everything in a little bit more indoor-outdoor light, but right in my bathroom. So as you can tell, I think that it's a bit more in line with the color of my chest right now. I probably should get my neck a little bit better, but overall, I don't think that if you saw me, you'd be like, her face, her body, they're not the same. So I look a little different than when I last left you. I did a full face of trying Physicians Formula. That video will be coming later. You can see my thoughts there, so just make sure you're subscribed and then you'll see it. But I obviously have put some more stuff on my face, but I think the reason my face looks any level of decent is because of the tinted moisturizer. And honestly, I cannot tell the difference. So looking closely in the mirror, I honestly for a second thought that this was the illuminated side I know that this one is, but I think they look pretty much the same. They are the exact same price. The ingredients are very similar. This one has mica. Obviously, that's what gives it the shimmer. This one does not. Honestly, I think they're pretty similar. I think that you're not going to go wrong with either. They're going to give you a very glowy kind of look to your face. But I think honestly, they're both the same. So let me know what you think, if you can tell a big difference on one side or the other. Personally, I can't. I'm like looking in every light everywhere. I have not worn a red lip in a while, so I feel a little like overdressed right now, especially with a tinted moisturizer. But that's just how it is, right? And I can't stop touching my hair. I want to put it back. Okay, so let's just wrap up. I think both of these are stunning. I think they're beautiful. They have a cult following for a reason. I think they wear pretty well. I'm not going to say that they wear for 12 hours. You would probably need to reapply a little bit. But they also, if you think about it in terms of like reapplying your sunscreen, because these are 30 SPF, you're supposed to do that every 2 hours really. So that said, you can reapply. It's not going to be anything like cake face or anything. But I love them both. Now it's going to be a hard decision which one I prefer to wear. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you out a little bit. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.